Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas if you celebrated, and if you didn't then I hope you had an amazing time off with friends and family. I ate so much this Christmas, I'm still super stuffed. Now that Christmas is out of the way, I thought you might want to see a New Year's Eve inspired makeup look. So I've created this smoky eye makeup and paired it with a nude lip because I feel like smoky eyes and a nude lip goes with absolutely everything. You definitely can't go wrong with a smoky eye and a nude lip. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my face using this Nivea Men's Post Shaving Balm, and if you want to see an in-depth review on this product then check out the link in the description box below. Next I'm taking these LA Girl Pro Concealers in orange and green and I'm correcting any blemishes. So I'm using the green corrector and applying it in any of the areas that I want to reduce redness. So I tend to get a bit of redness on my cheeks and my nose. And now I'm using the orange corrector to counteract any pigmentation. So I tend to have pigmentation around my mouth and my under eye areas and also on my forehead, and this is quite common in Asian skin tones. And these correctors will basically just balance out my skin tone just before applying my foundation. And here, as you can see, I'm just blending out the correctors using a tapping motion with my ring finger. For my foundation, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade Y405, and I'm also taking my Body Shop darkening drops and mixing it into the foundation as it's slightly lighter than my skin tone. And I think one drop is definitely enough because it's so pigmented. You don't want to go too crazy. This is such a genius idea. I know that the Body Shop have a lightening version as well, and I feel like they definitely will save buying so many different shades of foundation, especially in the summertime when we tend to go a bit darker. But anyway, I'm just bouncing the product into my face using my Beauty Blender Pro. For concealer, I'm using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Soft Beige, and I'm just applying that on my under eye areas to brighten them up. And I'm also using the concealer on the high points of my face to bring them forward. Next I'm going in with my Christian Dior Skin Flash Radiance Booster in the shade Rose Glow, and I'm applying that on top of my concealer just to give my under eyes a little bit more brightness. And now I'm blending that all out using this super cute micro mini beauty blender, which is so tiny. It's so cute and it really helps blend out all my concealer so nicely. I really love all the beauty blenders. I really feel like the beauty blenders are such amazing makeup tools. They really make the skin look super flawless. Next, to set my under eyes, I'm taking this Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Press Powder, and you want to press rather than swipe, especially if you're using a brush like this one, because otherwise you'll end up moving the concealer around, and we really don't want that because all of our hard work and effort would basically go down the drain. So yeah, I'm just pressing the powder onto my concealer just to set it. So I've already done my eyebrows off camera like usual, and I've got an in-depth tutorial. If you haven't seen it already, I'll link it down in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. So next, moving on to the eyes, I'm using my Nars eyeshadow primer. I can't tell you guys how amazing this product is for oily eyelids. So I wait a couple of minutes just to let the primer dry and get slightly tacky, and then I move on to the next step. And I'm using a MAC's Black Track Gel Liner as my base, and I'm applying it all over my eyelids. And this really doesn't have to be neat or anything because we are going to be blending it out, but this will help make the black eyeshadow more intense. So next, taking Blackout from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, I'm patting on the eyeshadow on top of the gel liner that I applied in the previous step, and this will really help make the eyeshadow look super dark and really intense. Next, I'm applying Anaheim to my crease, and this will act as the transition shade, and this is where you can blend out any harshness, so you really want to blend until any unwanted lines disappear. And this is so important, especially when doing a smoky eye, because you can easily end up looking like you've got panda eyes if the eyeshadows aren't blended in properly. So during the blending process, I lost some of the intensity of the black, so I'm just going back over top and adding some more of the blackout again. Next, for brow bone highlight, I'm going in with Skimp and just applying that to my brow bones to make them really pop. And this also helps the eyebrows appear more lifted. And here I'm going in with a fluffy crease brush and just making sure everything is nice and diffused, and once I'm happy with that, I'm moving on to my eyeliner. So I'm lining my waterline using my Inglot AMC Gel Liner in the shade number 77, and this by far is the blackest black eyeliner I have ever come across, and it's so pigmented. And I'm just bringing the eyeliner down slightly onto my lash line. And here I'm just using a smaller detailed brush, and I'm applying Blackout to my lower lash line and smoking it out slightly. This is a really good trick if you have watery eyes, because applying the eyeshadow on top of the eyeliner will help the eyeliner last a lot longer, and it will stop it from smudging as well. Next, I'm just tightlining my eyes using my Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade 0. I need to get my hands on Perversion actually. I haven't got around to doing that, but I've heard it's amazing. And then for lashes, I'm using Samantha by Huda Beauty, which I applied off camera because you guys have seen me do it many times before. And for mascara on my bottom lashes, I'm using my latest love, which is this L'Oreal Miss Manga Punky mascara. I love the way they make my bottom lashes look. I then decided to go in with this shade called Bathwater from the same palette, and I applied that to my tear ducts just to brighten up my eyes slightly, and it gives a really nice pop of colour and also helps the eyes pop as well. So now for contour, I'm using my Sleek Contour and Highlight palette, and I'm taking the contouring shade and applying that to the hollows of my cheeks and my temples, and I'm also slightly contouring my nose as well. I feel like I've just said contour in that last sentence, but anyways. And next I'm taking the bronzer and I'm warming up my skin by applying it just above the contouring shade. For highlight, I'm using a Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill, and I'm applying that to my cheekbones and the top of my nose, as well as my forehead and my cupid's bow. For blush, I'm using this Milani Rose Powder blush in the shade Coral Cove, and I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks, and this blusher is so pigmented. I really am loving the Milani blushes. They're so inexpensive and really worth every single penny. And lastly for lips, I'm using my Revlon Colour Stay Lip Liner in the shade Nude, and I'm pairing that with my Sleek Matte Me Liquid Lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit, and that's pretty much it. So this, guys, is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, then please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments or suggestions of any tutorials you'd like to see next, then leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely try and film those for you. And also, if you'd like to see a tutorial on this easy updo, then please let me know and I'll film that for you as well. But for now, if you're going out this New Year's Eve, then have so much fun and be safe, and I wish you all a happy New Year's in advance. Bye!